Hey, what's up? It's Jake, and we are here to start our new section on how to test Terraform code, starting with manual tests. So, I'm going through Terraform up and running 2, and I used their code, but I had to fix a couple things. So, they define class web server as WebRick HTTP servlet and abstract servlet. Um, One thing you need to do before that is you need to require WebRick. So this is not in the code, so you're going to need to add that to get it to work. And then everything else is fine. Well, actually, that's not true. There's an equals equals greater than. You need to make just equals greater than. Um, it looks like equals equals, which is what I use, but that one should be fine. So that's fine. So this will work if, as you see here, you have Ruby installed. And if you're using um, Bash, Git Bash, I did not get this to work yet. So what I did was I just installed Ruby from here. Well, this is from the WebRick. This is where I found the require at the beginning. But if you just do install Ruby with Windows, you'll get to the Ruby documentation, and that's not it. There's a Ruby file, an MSI you can download. Where's mine? Downloads. Yeah, so I just got this Ruby installer. So you download this from the Ruby installer team, and once you get that installed, I'm just using the native Ruby terminal. So start command prompt with Ruby app, and you can get to here. So from there, go to repos, and I'm in Windows, so I have to do everything backwards now. Local Terraform tests, and then you just, as you can see, well, does it let me use it? No, it doesn't let me use it. The server file is in there, so you just type Ruby and then the server.ruby file, and it will create a server on port 8000. So then what you do is you just go to localhost port 8000, and you'll get hello world. And if we look at the code, you can see when the prime then response code is 200, use the text hello world. If not found sad panda. So let's try that. So if I go to a different port or a different main file here, like at the head, let's do like test, not found sad panda. Okay, cool. So that's like some basic error handling with a simple web server. And that works, right? So if you change this code and you add like an API endpoint, so if I add another when here, if I say when/API, okay, response dot status equals 201, and then we do copy paste, oops, our response content type, and then our response body dot body equals, and I'll do a little key value pair here, foo bar. Okay, so what does that do? Well, I will show you. That's our response body. And then we do the same. So manually test our code. You just Control C here because it needs to bring the server down and pull in the the new file. And Control C is not working. There we go. Okay. So let's rerun this file. It starts again. And then what I'm going to do is I'll do this. I'm going to try to just curl. So if I curl localhost on port 8000, we get hello world. If I do 8001, it gets stuck, right? Because there's nothing there. But if I try a different path, like test, not found tab panda. But if I do /API, I get the key value pair. Okay. And that's pretty much it for a manual test. So as far as that goes, that's going to get you started. So make sure you install Ruby, make sure that you require WebRick, and you get your code all in there. Try adding that little API. So this is kind of cool. You could probably even do some kind of like dictionary or something where you do comma separated ping, yeah, ping, pong, something like that. Maybe this will work. So let's try that. At this point, I'm just messing with the code to see what I can break. All right, so web server started. Let's hit the API, and boom. That's kind of cool, huh? Let's put it in line. Let's see if the format of the content matters. I didn't put it in a brackets, that's why it looks weird. Ping pong. All right, let's restart this. Let's go hit this guy. Boom. So it's a literal string. So that's kind of cool, huh? If you take out the string, what happens? What if I just do this? It's like, I don't know what that means because I didn't start a server. Now let's grab it. Empty reply from server. So it doesn't actually recognize that you passed it anything. So let me fix this. Save, restart, curl, and I got my value back. So there you go. So go ahead and play with that, get that started, and that will be the beginning of our manual testing. Next, I'll go over some basics, and we'll actually start using some of this with Terraform. But at least just to get you started with a Ruby file and a little familiar with the syntax, it's a good place to start. So have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.